I gave her a $20 bill.
For what?
For anything.
She admits, you know, she does crack cocaine, that kind of thing.
I don't sell crack, I'm a prostitute.
So we're going to watch an episode of Cops filmed in Fort Worth, Texas, probably back in 2000, where an officer is patrolling the streets and he gets waved down by a female, and, well, something very peculiar happens. Check it out.
14 to
So this officer just got waved down. That happens quite often. You're either dispatched to calls, or sometimes civilians just kind of wave you down, and that's kind of what's happening here. So the worst is when you get waved down and you have to use the bathroom. And I don't mean you have to use the bathroom. I mean you got to use the bathroom. And you're driving and you're on your way back to the station, and all of a sudden somebody waves you down. You got a decision to make. Do I keep looking forward and act like I didn't see this, or do I get out and stop? Now, if you got to use the bathroom, you really have a tough decision to make. I've been in that situation numerous times.
She just beat me out of $20. Said she was going to give it to her son, and then her son's in the house, and they won't give me my money.
Okay, stop this.
So she got beat out of $20 for something.
Hello, ma'am. I'll be there in a second.
All right.
Please give me my money. Now, that looks like a Karen. A Karen back from 2000. The way she approached the car, the way she handles herself.
Let me talk to y'all in a second. Let me talk to her first, okay?
This is my baby.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and stand over there in the shade? Let me talk to you over here, man.
So he's got to separate them
What's
to get the
going on?
real side of the story.
Well,
So obviously,
the lady owes me $20. I gave her a $20, and she didn't give me nothing.
Why does she owe you $20?
$20 bill. I gave her a $20 bill.
For what?
For anything. I don't care.
For anything.
Whatever it's for, but she can give me my
For
money
anything.
back if she ain't going to do nothing.
I can't wait to
Okay,
see
were
what
you
this
planning to buy some
anything is.
drugs?
I was.
What kind of drugs
Okay.
do you want to buy?
Rock.
Drugs?
Rock.
Yes, I was.
Some rock.
You gave her $20
I
back.
gave her $20. She gave me some plaster.
For $20, she gave her some plaster. So this girl literally has the audacity to wave down the cops and complain about being a victim of theft when it comes to her drug money. Now, you think that's funny. This actually happens quite often. I worked as a robbery homicide investigator for many years, and my ongoing joke for many years was that when I worked robbery was that I was the protector of drug dealers, because I was constantly working drug rip-offs and dope rip-offs where people got their dope taken and they called the police. Now, oftentimes when people got large amounts of drugs taken, they would just say money was taken, right? And then they'd call the police and we do a home invasion report. But 9 times out of 10, if not 99 times out of 100, it was usually drug related. The OGs don't really call the police. You would never see Tony Montana calling the police and saying, hey, somebody took my yayo. That's just not gonna happen.
You got nothing on me. You know it, I know it.
By the way, if Tony Montana was watching this, he'd probably hit that like and subscribe button. I'm pretty sure of it, so you should too.
Give me some plaster in my hand.
Plaster. Where's the plaster at?
Oh,
threw
it's
it down.
plaster.
Come here,
It's bunk.
come here, come
It's
here.
perp.
Right there.
We call that perp.
Oh, so it's not crack cocaine,
Oftentimes
it's
people will
plaster.
sell perp.
And
They'll
now
sell
you want
fake
your
drugs to
$20
people.
back.
When I worked undercover, I worked a deep undercover assignment for about 1.5 years, and I bought about $1,500 in vitamin C. I thought it was ecstasy. It was a rookie mistake. They should have never sent me in.
Back
Yes, I do.
because she didn't supply you with crack cocaine.
Well, if she shouldn't give me nothing, no plaster or nothing, she should have said no.
What do you do? Are you a prostitute, ma'am?
No, I'm not.
You're not? You just addict?
No, I'm not even
She's not an addict.
You're
She's
not
buying
an
crack.
addict, but you do crack cocaine?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she's upset because she was going to buy some crack cocaine from this lady over here, and she alleges that instead of giving her crack cocaine, they gave her a piece of plaster. And now she's upset because she's felt, basically she's been robbed because she didn't get her drugs, and now she wants her $20 back.
Yeah.
What's going on?
She come around here a while ago. There used to be some people that right over there that used to sell.
Yeah.
We were sitting out here on the
Okay,
porch
here
in some
comes the
church.
story.
She said, y'all have anything to buy? I said, no, baby, we don't have nothing to sell. So she left one around the corner. Then she come back 10 minutes later hollering, give me my money back up. No, you ain't bought nothing from here. Don't disrespect my child. This is my child.
Don't disrespect
I
my
don't sell
child.
crack. I'm a prostitute.
You're a prostitute.
Yes, and I don't do that no more.
Let me wrap my head around this. Don't disrespect my child. I'm a prostitute.
Because I'm trying to get it together. Because if I don't, my kids is just going to just run back down to my mama's, and I don't want that.
Okay, do you live here, sir? Yeah. You live, were you
Oh my
inside?
God, they
What's
look
going on or
identical.
outside?
We were sitting right here on the porch.
Okay. Did she
Mother and
approach you
son
asking
look
to buy
identical.
something?
That's her son.
What
And I
exactly
told her,
did
we
she
don't
say?
sell. She said, do y'all have anything to sell?
We
She said,
sell.
I want about $20 worth. I said, baby, we don't sell nothing here. I said, they used to across streets, but they moved. So she went around this corner right here. And another black guy was following up the street. Then she come back 10 minutes later talking about giving me my money. Baby, you ain't bought nothing from here?
Oh, she's so full of shit.
Yes, am I. And I want, baby, look, this is my child. You can get your ass with me. I'm finna whoop you in my
My
yard.
baby. She's really concerned for her child, her baby.
He's only 17 years old.
Ma'am,
17.
let me just figure something out. Okay, ma'am, you're a legend, ma'am.
So sometimes guilty people will often detach themselves from a specific crime. And if you notice, whenever the officer questions them about the sale of the fake crack cocaine, the perp, the mom says, "That's my baby." She keeps deflecting and saying, "This is my child. This is my child. You know, he's a good boy, right?" But the child's not the one who sold the crack. It's her that sold the crack, right? She's the one being accused of selling the fake crack cocaine. But mom is deflecting that. So, yeah, is it 100% accurate that she's lying? No, but oftentimes guilty people or people that are being deceptive will detach themselves from a specific incident or a specific crime. And she's doing that. That's classic detachment.
Who did you give your $20 to? To her.
You're lying. I gave you a $20 bill.
Baby, you didn't give me nothing.
Yes, I did. You're a liar. You
wanna
gave
get
me
my
2
wallet, honey?
bags of plastic.
No, I ain't gave you nothing.
Yes, you did.
I
Said
just
you got
got
it
here,
from
said
here.
this happened outside or
Out here, I was sitting in a chair, and this black guy
Come on,
that
Karen.
was with me was sitting in another chair.
Do you have any money in your pockets or anything?
I have no money.
Nothing in there.
If I had money, I had some food.
Now, the other reason why I tend to believe Karen over here is that Karen is being honest about her involvement in criminal activity. She waved a police officer down. She says, "Hey, she's downplaying her addiction, and that might be just something she's struggling with. But she is absolutely being honest, saying, hey, I was in the middle of a drug deal, and I tried to buy some crack cocaine, and here it is. They ripped me off." She's being honest. There's really no reason for her to wave a police officer down and make that story up. So judging off of the interview between both of those, I tend to believe Karen. Am I going to force anybody to give $20 back of crack cocaine? No, I'm not. But I believe Karen.
But do what they want to do.
Okay, so to make a long story short, when she approached you, you just told her to get...
No, because it's my baby.
There she goes,
You just told her to
deflecting
get-
again.
But did you ever have words with her?
That's my baby.
On the porch.
When she came up on the porch,
Yeah. What did she tell you when you were on the porch?
she talking about, can you trade this for something? I said, no.
You said no.
Yeah. She want to trade that stuff for some crack. I said, no. Don't sell nothing.
Okay. And I'm not saying you do it, but if you do any kind of illegal activity out here, you might want to stop,
Like I
okay?
said, I'm a very known prostitute. That's why I stopped working the streets.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of going downtown.
Okay.
Then I go downtown, my kids have to go to my mom. They say, Mom, you got to do something else because this is
She's
embarrassing.
a prostitute, but this is embarrassing.
I'll get off the streets and I'll stay off the street.
All righty, ma'am. If you just hang tight with us, we'll get back with you here in a little bit. We'll go ahead and arrest her for criminal trespass if she comes
Ooh,
back.
Karen's not going to be too happy.
This is what we're going to do, okay? If you want to make a report, we'll make a report. But I'm going to tell you right now, straight up.
That's all the money
okay.
I have. I've got $2 on me now.
Ma'am, don't you think you could have done something better with
Something
$20
better.
instead of buying crack cocaine?
We do with 20 bucks
There's
when
the
you don't
excuse.
have a car.
I'm thinking of a lot of better things you can do with $20 and
Well,
buy
I have
drugs.
no family.
The
I
excuses.
don't have a car.
Well, instead of buying drugs
I
all
already
the
had
time.
a room and took a shower. I mean, I was getting it for this other guy across the street,
Let me ask
When
you
I
this.
took it over there, he said,
How many
Trish, that's not
times?
real.
How many times do you buy crack cocaine?
Not very
All right,
often.
maybe now she's not being
How's
100%
that?
honest.
Because
How
I
often
don't
is
even
that
know
very
what it
often?
looks like.
And you need your signature right here by the 6. And that's your criminal trespass warrant. Basically, is what that's saying is if you return to this property, she calls us out here, we catch you here, you will be arrested for criminal trespass. You understand? And you'll be taken to jail. Okay? I'm going to give a copy of this to the homeowner who resides here.
All right.
Okay? Okay, you're free to leave. Okay.
I don't get a call.
There goes Karen.
Tell you what, man, can you believe that? Someone actually stopping the police because she thinks she got...
So there you have it. You have the Karens of the early 2000s, and she goes to buy some crack cocaine, realizes it's not real, it's plaster. She waves down a police officer. Police officer comes out of his car, wastes his time, spends the next 10 or 15 minutes dealing with this, ends up issuing the purchaser, the victim, a criminal trespass, and says basically, don't come back to this house. If you come back to this house, you will be arrested for criminal trespass. So basically bars her from buying crack cocaine from these people or fake crack cocaine from these people ever again. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, hit that post notification bell. Again, on this channel, we're going to review cops videos. We're going to break it down, give you a cop's perspective, maybe some TV shows, and then we're also going to talk about real crime stories and things of that nature. So the channel is just getting up and running.